Good evening, friends. So, dear friends, today we have done the class in the morning in Hindi, and now we will do the class of the same repetition in English. So, every day, morning class will be Hindi class, and the English class will be this time. Got it? So, repetition. So, let's start now. We are starting discussion on the treatise, acupuncture treatise. Like acupuncture treatise, like volume 1, volume 2, volume 3, there are total 24 volumes. And we can see the ocean of acupuncture here, the complete acupuncture here, complete, total. If we do the mastery over the treatise, then we can treat simple to complicated patients. So let's start now. What is acupuncture? Acupuncture is a philosophy, nothing less than philosophy. Like many times we feel that the person is having some problem, person is suffering with the gas, acidity and indigestion. So we should know how to treat it. And we want to know the protocol directly. But remember one thing, if we want to become the diagnostic master, if we want to make the protocols ourselves, then we should have idea that how to make the protocol by the knowledge of acupuncture philosophy. So acupuncture is a philosophy. And everything in the acupuncture is proven, not a random. Nothing is random in the acupuncture. If we are making the protocol, it is proven why we are taking certain points in the acupuncture. So in the acupuncture, what we are doing, suppose this is the bigger pond, this is the bigger pond. The full of water, this is the bigger pond with full of the water. And this is the smaller pond, with little water. So there is a continuous supply of the water from one source to the another source. So this smaller pond getting the water from the bigger pond. In this way, there are multiple smaller ponds in the human body. There are multiple smaller ponds in the human body. And these all the ponds are getting the energy from the original source. Now, if there is a blockage, suppose if there is a blockage here, this is the blockage. So removing the blockage so that water can flow properly, that is called acupuncture or acupressure. Suppose there is a excessive water flow from here, and this is overflowing. This is overflowing. Then correcting that overflow is the acupuncture. Why the overflow is there? What is the reason of overflow? That is acupuncture. Like you want to go somewhere, you're driving the, like we know bus, we are going through the by the bus is going from one place to the another place, and the bus is stopping at every bus stop one by one. But what will happen if the speed of bus is too high, and but bus is not stopping anywhere, it is just going? So no means of this bus. In the same way, when the energy is too fast and energy is starting from the original source and going with the too much energy, it is called overflow of the energy. So when the energy is overflow, what we are doing? We are finding out why the energy is overflow. What is the reason? So correcting this overflow, that is called acupuncture. For example, if someone is having too much anger, too much anger, in the anger energy become plus, plus, plus. The flow of energy is too much in the anger. It is too much energy flow in the anger. So that's why the person is angry on the playground will hit more shots, more force, more six than the other time. Person who is on the wrestling ground will do the aggressive performance if in the anger, because anger will increase your energy. So like if, like as a normal human being, if we do lots of anger and the energy is flowing too much in our meridian, if energy will flow too much in our blood vessels, so BP will be high. So we have to find out the reason why the energy is flowing too fast and correcting that. That is called acupuncture. So the energy may be overflow, energy may be blocked, or energy may be too slow. There may be too slow flow of water, even not reaching properly to the target. So in this way, what is acupuncture? Acupuncture means let the energy should flow properly from one source to another source. In the human body, we are having two types of energy. One energy is coming from the sky, that is called heavenly energy, heavenly chi. This energy entering in the body and supplying whole body, supplying whole body. This energy is called yang energy, who is coming from the sky, yang chi. So when we are taking birth, this energy start flowing in our body, and with the death, this energy again merge in the sky. That is called yang energy. And when another energy who is coming from the earth and entering in the body. What is the meaning of earth? The meaning of earth, like a grains. Grains grow in the earth, and we are eating the grains for the energy. That is earthly energy. The water grow, water flow on the earth. Even the air, what we breathe, what we are doing breathing, that is also like trees are exhaling the air, and that air, that oxygen are useful for us. So we are taking that air. So these all things are called earthly energy. So coming from the earth, coming for the earth source, and with the death, again merging in the earth. So in the human body, there are two types of energy. One is a yang energy, and another is the yin energy. If the energy is flowing properly, we are healthy, we are normal. But the energy flow get obstructed, then we are telling now this is the problem. So what is the acupuncture? Acupuncture means let the energy should flow without any hindrance. There should not be any hindrance. If there is a hindrance, then rectify it. So we are having 5 problems in the human body. The problem number 1, the excessive energy flow. The problem number 2, the deficient energy flow. So the problem number 1, excessive energy flow, as I told you. Like suppose this person is too much joyful, too much joyful. In the joy, energy become too high. So we have already listened, because someone if highly joyful, sometime may get heart attack, because in the joy, energy is too high. Even in the anger, energy flow is too high. Energy flow is too high in the anger. And this may create high blood pressure. So want to treat the high BP, find out the cause. Why the energy is flowing too high. So the first purpose of acupuncture, if there is excessive chi flow, we are searching why the energy is flowing too fast. Maybe the liver is become hyperactive, and because of the liver become hyperactive, there is a too much energy flow. So we'll go to the liver, we will make the understand liver, okay liver, please don't do this job, come in the normal condition, do what is normal energy flow. And as soon as we tell to the liver, and liver will understand. And how will we tell? We will tell with the help of points. We will tell with the help of points. So we will put some point and we'll tell to the liver, okay liver, please don't do this work. Don't make the energy too high. Then energy will come back to the normal. Because the job of liver, like air all around, we are breathing the air is available all around. If you spray the perfume, it will spray all around. Even there is a foul smell also will go all around, spread all around. So the job of liver in the body to make the energy flow free. There should be free energy flow. That is the job of liver, but sometimes it becomes high. So that is called excessive chi flow. On the other side, suppose there is a deficient chi flow. The energy is not at all flowing. The energy flowing with very slow speed. So like you want to do some work, but blood is not coming to the brain properly. Or the little amount of blood or oxygen coming to the brain. So you are having loss of memory. Because for the memory, if you want to remember something, if you want to study, if you want to memorize something, you should have enough glucose in your brain. So this is called deficient chi flow. Even if you want to run, you should have enough glucose in your heart, in your blood, in your legs. So deficient chi flow is there many times. Like deficient chi flow happened after the illness. Like suppose someone has suffering with a COVID-19 or any influenza or any illness, after getting recovered, he will be having deficient chi flow for some time. So we'll find out what is the reason and will increase the energy flow. So this is the second cause, what we do through the acupuncture. So the meaning of acupuncture to make the energy flow in a normal way. The third thing, that is called stagnation, stagnation of chi. So stagnation of chi means blockage, like this blockage. Like suppose what I told you, If you are angry, the energy will flow very fast. Too fast energy flow in the anger. Too fast chi flow. But you suppress the anger, then what will happen? If you suppress the anger and you suppress again and again and again, then with the long time, what will happen? There will be blockage in the root of energy flow that is called stagnation. Stagnation is like a water is flowing in the pipeline, but there is a blockage now. So now water not able to flow properly. So this is the root cause for multiple pains. Like I will give you one example. Suppose one person got accident. One person got accident. While driving the scooty or fall down because of anything, while driving the bike and having lots of body pain, lots of body pain. So why the body pain? Because I always give this example of one of my patients. One lady patient came to my clinic with a lots of pain, and she told me, doctor, I was coming to a clinic for my lower back pain treatment because she was my regular patient since 1 week. And told suddenly I fall down from the scooty. Now I'm having too much pain all around in my body. What to do now? I told her, okay. This is called stagnation, blockages of the chi. So if there is a physical or mental trauma anytime, if there is a physical trauma and the mental trauma, it creates stagnation. It creates blockage where in the root of energy flow. So what we can do in the root of energy flow? So what we have to do? I told her, okay, I know the responsibility of liver to make the energy flow normal. So I told, okay, Li4 bilateral and the liver 3 bilateral, kindly stimulate these 4 points because I did. I have inserted these 4 points. So whether we can sedate these points or we can do the even method or we can put the magnet or needle. So the purpose of liver point, liver making the energy flow properly. So these 4 points are called 4 gates. And these 4 gates treatment are wonderful for physical and mental trauma. We can remove the physical trauma as well as the mental trauma. And as soon as I inserted these points, within 20 minutes, the lady was telling, doctor, I'm much okay now. The same thing happened in the Maharashtra. I was taking one of my workshop in the Maharashtra, the TCM workshop. Suddenly one of the student called me, doctor, today I fall down from like I slipped in my home from the stairs. I fall down. There is no much injury, but I'm having too much pain in my body. What to do now? I told, okay, do the treatment with the help of 4 gates because whenever we are getting any types of physical trauma or the mental trauma, the 4 gates working very nicely. I told him to stimulate these 4 points. He just put magnets and sedate these 4 points, and he has posted his video that he felt very good. A same thing happened with one lady. One lady was having very bad migraine headache. Then I asked, okay, what happened? She told, today I have quarrel with my husband. And after that, I am having migraine headache. So during the quarreling, she got some mental trauma. So because of the quarreling, she got mental trauma. And because of this mental trauma, the energy get blocked. Energy get blocked. So whenever person having physical and mental trauma, we have to remove this trauma with the help of some points. So liver is having very great role for removing the blockages. So again, I have inserted Li4, liver 3, bilateral, and she felt very good in the migraine headache. So if there's a trauma because of the physical accident, because of the mental things, we can use the 4 gates. So in this way, the third thing is stagnation of chi. And for the stagnation of chi, there are many protocols are there in our acupuncture. And there are many protocols made by liver, and there are many protocols for the stagnation of chi. The meaning of stagnation of chi, the chi is blocked. Now do something to open the path. अब आप कुछ, now you do something to open the path. So as soon as you do something to open the path, the energy flow will become normal. And the fourth thing now, fourth thing, the number 4 is, that is called contravection. So what is the meaning of contravection? The meaning of contravection that you took exit from your home because you want to go temple, but you reached in the beer bar. You have stepped out from your home because you want to go to the college, but you reached to the talkies. That is called contravection. The meaning of contravection, you are thinking to go somewhere, but you are reaching somewhere else. That is called contravection. So the contravection means you are not going in the right direction. You are moving. It is not like that you are not moving. You are moving, you are walking, you are running, but you are going on the wrong place because you are following the wrong direction. So what is contravection? Contravection means you are going in the wrong direction. For example, look at the example. So this is your stomach. Whatever food coming in the stomach is expelling food downward. Expelling food downward with the help of peristalsis movement. That is the normal direction of stomach chi flow. But what will happen if the person eat too fast? The person eat tobacco, the person drink alcohol, then what will happen? So whatever food coming to the stomach, it is not coming directly to the stomach. Before reaching to the stomach, there are lots of exercise going on. So before coming to the stomach, food first come in the mouth. And in the mouth, there is an enzyme. That enzyme is called ptyalin enzyme. So food get digested. The carbohydrate particles get digested with the help of ptyalin enzyme. And then food are coming to the stomach. And the stomach know, okay, now the digestion already started. Okay, my friend ptyalin is also here. So carbohydrate under the digestion procedure. Okay, let me do my work. So stomach will think in this way because stomach know the digestion has already started in the mouth. But what will happen if you dump the food directly in the stomach without mixing in the mouth properly? So the particles of the carbohydrate will remain as usual for the longer time in the stomach because the stomach is not having anything to digest the carbohydrate. Stomach will digest the protein, and the digestion of the carbohydrate will restart again after stomach finished, means in the next part of the digestive system. In our digestive canal, in each and every part, there is a different types of digestion process going on. So suppose if you are dumping the food very fast in the stomach, then what will happen? Stomach will secrete too much acid to melt it. Even someone is drinking the alcohol or eating the tobacco, tobacco also will irritate the wall of the stomach, and the stomach will secrete too much acid. Then what will happen? The direction, because of this burping, because of this gas, because in the stomach, now the direction of the stomach will get reversed. Now stomach will stop flowing downward. Instead of flowing downward, it will reverse. Now stomach will start flowing upward. Or we can tell, now stomach chi will start flowing upward, which is the wrong direction. Then what will happen? Then the person will be having burping, nausea, vomiting. He will tell, oh, today something I ate something wrong. So I'm feeling vomiting feeling, I'm feeling nausea, I'm having lots of burping, I'm having hiccups. Why these things happening? Because you have eaten something wrong, or you have eaten something which should not be there in the food. So anything who is disturbing the stomach will reverse the direction. So what we are doing in the acupuncture? We are telling this, okay, no problem. Now we understood this is the contravection. The stomach is not doing what should do. Stomach is not flowing in the direction where it should be flow. Okay, so you will immediately do some point like stomach 21, stomach 44, stomach 45, pericardium 6, spleen 6. You will set it all point. Okay, stomach will understand. Okay, sorry. Now I will flow downward. Stomach will tell you sorry. And as soon as you set it this point, the energy of stomach flow downward. Nausea will go away, vomiting will go away, hiccups will go away, and burping will go away. So this is the acupuncture, what we do. So first step to find out what is the problem, and the second step, correct this. The second example of contravection, let's see the second example of contravection. This is the liver. This is the liver. The liver energy is flowing all around because the responsibility of liver is very big. Every energy should flow properly under the guidance of liver, because liver is like air and flowing everywhere. Liver is responsible for free flow of energy. Now, the person is too angry, then what will happen? Or maybe too much suppressed anger, what will happen? So the person is very angry, then the liver energy becomes too rebellious and start flowing very fast, very fast chi flow, and it will come in your head. Now it will come in your head region, and the suffer with the migraine. Oh, my half head is paining, migraine headache. So the person is coming to you, doctor, can you treat my migraine? Okay, let me know. How did you get the migraine? Doctor, yesterday I was too much angry. Or maybe I have eaten something wrong. The lady has eaten something wrong. He has eaten the pickles, and the body constitution is not comfortable with the pickles. And the pickles or any sour food make the energy flow fast. So in this way, we will find out the cause. Okay, liver become hyperactive. Liver is hyperactive. Okay, liver 3, liver 13, liver 14, gallbladder 34. We'll set it all the point. Matter done. We will tell the liver, oh, liver, please don't become hyperactive. Sometimes we will be angry. This is our nature. But why are you doing this thing? Even I am angry, I should not get migraine. So I will set at this point, I will give message to the liver, and migraine will go away. In this way, we are planning. Even the person having high blood pressure, We will sedate these all points and the person become calm down, relaxed. So in this way, this was the fourth thing we are doing, the contravection. Contravection means you are either going in the wrong direction or become rebellious. Rebellious. Like I told you, liver. So energy flow may be excessive, may be deficient, may be blocked or stagnant, may be going in the wrong direction. And the fifth and last thing, energy may get obstructed. Obstruction. What is that? What is obstruction? There may be two categories. Number one and number two. Number one, in our body there are lots of muscle, there are lots of ligaments, there are lots of tendon. Why they are in the body? Because every structure under the hold of muscle, tendon and ligaments, under the hold of muscle, tendons and ligaments. If your muscle become loose, then you may suffer with the slip disc, because disc will not be able to hold it on their own place. If you suffer with the weaker ligaments, weaker tendons, then you may suffer with the hernia. What is the hernia? Hernia means some structure is moving out, not able to be on their own place. So you may suffer with the hernia. You may suffer with the prolapse of uterus, prolapse of rectum. So everything should be tightly holded. If not holded because of the weakness, why weakness appears? With the age, like with the old age, muscle, tendon, ligaments become weaker. So person is getting hernia. Females are getting prolapse of uterus. Male, female both are getting prolapse of rectum if they're having too weaker large intestine. So what is the obstruction? The meaning of obstruction is, the first is because of the weakness, when you can't hold anything. This is the first thing. When you can't hold structure. So what we have to do? We have to make the stronger muscle, ligament and tendon. And second types of obstruction is called, like you are moving but not moving with the free flow. Give me 1 minute only, 1 minute. Okay. The second types of obstruction is called, you don't want to flow. You don't want to move. In the first obstruction, we are not having control. Like some person is having urine again and again. Urine again and again. The person is going 10 times urine in the night, 4 times stool in the day. So the first type of obstruction is called when you can't hold structure or you can't hold anything in the body. And second type of obstruction is called when something not flowing, moving due to obstruction. I have given the example. What is the example? Like your kids is studying in the class 2. Now coming in the class 3, then the class 4, then the class 5. But what is happening? In the class 2, he is staying for 2 years. In the class 3, he is staying for 2 years. In the class 4, he is staying for 4 years. You don't want that. The kids is progressing. He is going from the class 2 to the class 3, then the class 4. But the kid who is studying should go on the normal timings in the same way. Like you are going for the urine, but having dribbling urine, and you are staying for 15 minutes, then you are able to evacuate properly. So the urine is coming by drop, by drop, by drop, not coming with the one flow and within a minute. No. Even for anything, either this is a question of urine or like sweating. Like take the example of sweating. Sweating is not coming out. Like we are suffering with the fever. Sometimes sweating is not coming out. So this is called obstruction, because when the sweating is also there, urine also there, stool also should be there. So when the thing is not coming out, so on the one side they are coming out too much, like you are going urine 10 times, and second, it is not coming out. So these all things means you are going for the urine and you are doing dribbling urination, drop by drop urination. So this is called obstruction. Obstruction. So in the acupuncture, what we are doing, ultimately we are having these five things: excessive energy flow, deficient energy flow, stagnant of the chi, contravection, and obstruction. And doing the rectification of this is called acupuncture. So in the acupuncture, there is a very famous word that is called shu. The meaning of shu is transmit energy from one place to the another place. So this is the transmit of the energy from one place to the another place without any hindrance. So this is the meaning of shu in the acupuncture. Got it? So how can we achieve this shu with the help of these five methods? Number one, number two, number three, number four, and number five. Number one, if there is a deficient energy flow, make it normal. If there is an excessive energy flow, make it normal. If there is a energy is blocked, stagnant, make it normal. If the energy is has forgotten the right pathway, or energy has become the contravected energy, it is contravection of the energy, the contravection going in the wrong direction. So tell the energy go in the right direction. And the fifth is obstruction, obstruction of the energy. In the obstruction, there are two types: number one type and number two. Number one, not able to hold. Number two, not able to expel out, means not able to, you are throwing out it. So with the help of acupuncture, we have to do this thing. So in the acupuncture, we are working on the chi and on the body fluid. So we have to remove any hindrance on the pathway of the chi, or if there is any problem in the body fluid. In the body, we are having lots of types of body fluids. So either it is a sweat, or it is a urine, or it is the stool, or it is the CSF, cerebrospinal fluid, found in the brain, or it is any types of body fluids, like synovial fluids found in the joints. So there are lots of types of fluid in the human body. So when we are clearing if there is a less synovial fluid, increasing the amount of synovial fluid. If there is a excessive sweating, decrease it. So if there is a excessive sweating, decrease it. If there is excessive urination, decrease it or increase it as per required. So this is acupuncture, correcting the flow of chi and body fluids. So enough for today. This was the discussion of the Treatise 1, Chapter 1. So this was the given in the Treatise 1, chapter 1, and we are moving one by one, step by step. Whatever given in the as per the syllabus, as per the treatise, we are moving ahead. Okay. So thank you so much. Enough for today. Now we'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is Sunday, but we are going to meet tomorrow as well. If you have any question, you can ask in the group. Thank you so much. Now we are closing the session. After a few days, we will allow you to ask the questions because this is just starting. So unless we will finish some part, it's not good to ask the question. So let me finish few portion, then I will allow you to ask the question. So closing the session. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. Yeah. So morning class and evening class will be exactly same. Just we do the same class in the morning and evening. So you can join any one. Morning in the Hindi and evening in the English. So whenever you want to join, kindly send me message, put me in the Hindi class or put me in the English class. तो जब भी आपको कोई भी क्लास ज्वाइन करना हो, आप मुझे मैसेज करिएगा कि आपको हिंदी क्लास में हम रखें या इंग्लिश में. तो आप जिस क्लास में बोलेंगे उसी क्लास में आपको रखेंगे. और जिन लोगों ने दोनों क्लास अटेंड की हैं, उन्होंने देखा होगा कि बिल्कुल हमने सब कुछ समान ही बताया है, कुछ अंतर नहीं था. जो सुबह बताया वही शाम को बताया. और हमने लिया है ट्रेटाइज 1 का चैप्टर नंबर 1, और चैप्टर 1 का जो नाम है व्हाट इज एक्यूपंक्चर. आज हमने उस पर बात की. अभी हम एक एक करके स्टेप बाय स्टेप करके बात करेंगे और जो सिलेबस है उसके अनुसार चलेंगे. सो टुडे वी हैव टेकन द Treatise 1, Chapter 1. We'll move step by step. Thank you so much. Now, see you tomorrow. Any question you can send me WhatsApp. Thank you.